Hey y'all, welcome to First Comes Love, Then Comes Marriage podcast. My name is Lindsay Jackson.
And I'm Aaron Jackson.
And on this episode, season 5, we're talking still cliches and realness. The saying that we have for you today is marry your best friend.
Marry your BFF.
Marry your best friend. I married my best friend. Married to my best friend. Hashtag married to my best friend.
Yeah. That is something, like, if we were going like top 5 cliches,
yes.
this one has to be top 3. Like, marry your best friend, or I'm married to my best friend. I hear that all the time. Every newlywed says it.
Yes.
That is just, it's so funny because we're 10 years in now.
Almost.
Yeah.
In August.
Okay. In August, we'll be married for 10 years.
Yes.
And we've known each other we've been dating 22, 23?
It'll be 22 years in August.
Oh, man. So, yeah. It's just like a lot. We got a lot of history. Lindsay and I got a lot of history.
Yeah.
So, when I hear this, it just makes me chuckle. Because it seems like a puppy love thing.
Because who gets married to someone who's not their best friend?
Oh, okay. We have a different take on this.
Oh, okay.
This is interesting.
Okay, tell me what you think first.
I don't think that people marry their best friends.
Really?
No.
Okay.
You think... So, wait, who's your best friend?
Okay, but
Who's your best friend?
I have number one. Can you have more than one best friend?
There we go.
Okay,
all right, let's go.
Let's go back.
Let's go back. All right.
I have more than one best friend. You are my best friend.
Okay.
You are one of my best friends.
I am one of your best friends.
And when we got married, you were definitely my best friend.
I am one of your best friends.
Okay.
You are definitely one of my best friends.
Thank you.
This is for people who subscribe to the idea that you can have multiple best friends. Because you used to be a person who was like, no, this is my best friend.
I have one best friend. And to be fair, I have one best friend that is not you. So, yeah, I think that you, mind you, my best friend has probably 20 best friends. And I was always like, best friend, like, who is she? Who is he? Who are these other people you call him best friend? But he is someone who says he has multiple best friends.
I know, that drives you bonkers.
It's crazy because I'm like, so then who the regular friends?
I know, because like...
Who the other people?
It's funny because you're the person who's like, if you say something for me, you say it for me. Like when your mom calls other people beautiful and she calls you beautiful, and you be like...
Right in front of my face, too.
Don't call me beautiful.
How dare you? Howdy, beautiful. She'll literally say beautiful to the Starbucks lady she just met, and I'm like, I just woke up and you told me how beautiful I was, and then 5 minutes later, you done told somebody else how beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're like, if it's for me, it's for me.
So if I'm your best friend, you really should not have another female best friend. That is true.
Oh, well, that's cap. And let's go back to... Since we're going like, oh, is there one or is there multiple? Do you think there is one soulmate? Like, there's one soulmate for one person, or you think that there's multiple soulmates?
I think at a time, yes. I don't think God would allow someone to have multiple soulmates and meet multiple soulmates, because if that's the case, then infidelity wouldn't be a thing. It'd be like, well, this is also my soulmate. No. Now, I'm not saying if you're a widow or you then got divorced or whatever. I haven't dove deep into that concept.
Okay.
But if I am thinking, because you're just throwing me a curveball right now.
Well, this is going circle. I'm gonna circle this back.
Okay, circle back. If just thinking about it right now, and I have not put in-depth thought into it, I would say no, one soulmate at a time. Yes.
Okay. All right, so that's what you believe. Now let me go into it.
Do you think you marry your best friend?
No.
What?
Off jump, no. I don't think, one, in order to have a successful marriage, that you need to marry your best friend.
Okay.
2, I don't believe that most of these people who are saying they're marrying their best friend
Right.
are marrying their best
Stuff
friend.
is fake, sure.
And you don't have to do it. I do believe that you can have multiple best friends, and also believe that there is such thing as like multiple soulmates. So like I feel like you're my soulmate, but no, I feel like you're my soulmate. Period.
Ooh, okay, got it. Okay.
But maybe in I don't know, pick Thailand. I'm trying to find a country.
Where
Thailand,
is your other soulmate?
yeah, like
right
somewhere
now in 2024.
Canada,
Really, right
Alaska,
now?
somewhere crazy, somewhere I would never meet them. But
Okay.
if I ever met them, but I met you first,
Okay.
and also like they could be a soulmate for somebody else. Also,
Got it.
it's not just like exclusive. Like you're probably a frequency match with somebody else
Okay.
that you haven't met, but you're a frequency match with me first. And so since I'm first, there is no other. You know what I mean? But the question that I always go back to when I think about best friends and stuff like that, if you were not in an intimate relationship, like sexual relationship with this person, if it was a straight platonic relationship, would they be your best friend?
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to us, the answer is no.
Oh.
We don't have the same thing in common.
Okay.
We don't have a lot of things in common. But we're friends.
Right. We like to do things together.
But when I think about my best friends, I think about the similarities I have. Like I would not want to marry myself. And that's why it's kind of like I know about Star Wars, I know about sports, I know about anime.
Nope, not interested.
Like video games, and you are totally not interested. And I feel like I open your horizons, and also you open my horizons. You're dance, you're very academic.
Yeah.
You took me to my first ballet, ABT, when we were in college and stuff like that. So you open my horizons, and I get to discover more things. I think I travel out of the country. We went to Africa together, like things I want to do. So yes, you are. I feel like you are my best friend. Like now, we got 3 kids. Like we're best friends. But like off the rip, like you just have to be friends. You just have to like each other when sometimes the love isn't there. And I think we talked about this in our first season.
Nah, even last season it was like versus love.
Yeah.
But friends before marriage for sure, not necessarily best friend.
Like okay, when you're dating. Like, say you find somebody on Hinge, say you find somebody on Plenty of Fish, say you find somebody on whatever app that we make for finding couples.
Sure.
You're not coming in and be like, oh, we're friends. Like, no, the intention is we're trying to get married, or, the intention is relationship. And so if I'm meeting you, I'm not like, you were never my best friend. You know what I mean? If I'm dating somebody, you were never my best friend. You were my potential wife. You were my potential. You get it?
Yes, I do get it.
And so I have friends. I have male best friends. I have female best friends. And then some best friends like kind of move up the ladder to like family, where I'm just like, I don't even consider them a friend anymore. They're more family.
Right.
And so that's where it gets kind of tricky with me, because I'm like, if people are out there trying to marry their best friend and trying to be like, oh yeah, we need to have all these things in common, and like, I don't think that's true. I just think that you need to like each other when sometimes the love fades. You need enough just enough but when the love fades, it could get you back to that love.
Okay. We disagree on this for sure. I think that you obviously need to be friends, and I think that I go into learning about someone wanting to be their friends. I mean, yes, if we're dating and I want to make you my potential husband, okay, fine, but friends into that, like the steps of what did we do? We did this last year. We were like the steps of potential marriage. It's like first we're getting to know each other. First we're dating. First we're friends. So yes, marry your best friend. I'm gonna say yes.
How quickly do you use the term friend? Because I don't use that term that quickly. So, like, for me to even go from like friend and then from friend to best, you the best? I barely call people friends as is.
You're the best because I want to spend most of my time with you. I want to tell you everything first. I want to, like, those things qualify. So, yes, you were talking about, okay, maybe we don't have a lot of things that we like that are the same. You like Star Wars. I don't know Star Wars versus Star Trek. Like, things like that.
I like vagina. You like penis.
Okay. Yes, all for those things. No, you wouldn't talk to me about some girl's booty you saw or whatever. So we're not.
I'm not an idiot.
Right. Okay. So we're not that type of friend, but we are the friend where it's like, let me call him. I want to tell him about my day. Let me tell him about whoop de whoop that happened at work. Like that's friendship, right?
That's marriage. That's dating.
But I tell that to my other best friend too. I call him and be like, yo, best friend, look, this is what happened.
The best friend, all right, let me tell y'all something. This is a secret. The best friend is who you call when you need to complain about your spouse. Right. That's the thing. Right. So how are you the best friend?
What are you talking about? You're the best friend. So you have different. Friends can go in different categories. Right?
I know, but
I wouldn't complain to you about you. I would call my other best friend. You wouldn't complain to me about me. You would call. Right. Okay. So it's the same thing.
It's not the same thing to me because I really feel that if you are saying okay, the way that the cliche is presented is to me another thing where it's not realistic. And it's like, oh yeah, I could see when people are in the friend zone, but even then, remember, I think it was during the pandemic. Where they were like, oh, if you dated a guy who was in the friend zone, was he really a friend to begin with because he was trying to get with you the whole time?
Oh, yes, right. He was kind of, they were saying he was scheming. Yeah. Because he's trying to be more than a friend.
Yes.
Sure. But that is how the relationship grows. That's not scheming. That's just a growth of the relationship.
Okay, but it was a big deal. Yeah. You know, everybody was like, oh yeah, he's not really a friend. He's doing this, he's doing that. And so what I'm thinking in my head is we not friends because we more than friends. We always more than friends.
Right.
So no matter what, we're more than friends. And you could be you're my partner. You're not my best friend. You're my partner. Like you are me. I mean, that when we're married, we're one.
Yes.
So that's why I'm kind of like I'm just skeptical on it. When I hear people say it, it's cringy to me.
That's so funny. That's just like when people first get married. They're like, my husband, and people are like, I don't want to hear all that. Or like we're matching, like I like to match with you.
If I match with you.
Okay, if I'm picking out clothes, we going on a trip, I am matching down from head to toe. We go look for shoes and socks and everything, and I like it because you're my best friend. So I don't mind it. I think that the setup comes when it's the comparison of it all. It's like, especially with social media, you marry your best friend, and everybody's like, oh well, that's what marriage and a best friend looks like. That's what being married to my best friend looks like. That's not necessarily the case. So
because, and this is my last point on it, because it's so funny to me. I joke with my friends. I can't joke with her. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not talking. I just like I text Ebony something funny, right? Like talking about her.
Yeah.
And
we don't joke that way.
We don't joke that way.
We cannot joke that way.
But also on Instagram, you see like couples playing pranks on each other. We don't play that game.
Gosh.
Like
there was I think actually my other best friend sent me something. He's like, you should play this with Aaron. And it was that like throw something at somebody's head and it was hitting something. And I was like, we can't do that.
We don't play those type of games. Yeah. But I would play pranks on my other homeboys or do stuff like that, but it's just kind of like yes, you have to like the person.
Yes.
You have to like the person. If we were never like together,
would we be friends?
And the answer is no. What do you feel?
If we were not together, would we be friends? No.
No.
Oh, that makes me sad to see.
Why?
I'm gonna cry.
We're cool.
I don't want. No. Gotta take a moment. We wouldn't be friends. Okay, wait.
Okay.
I just had a baby 3 months ago, so it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I would really like to be your friend.
You really want to be my friend in some multiverse.
Right, in some other universe. Well, okay, you're right. We would not be friends. But here's the thing. Jokes do not define a friendship.
I didn't say jokes.
Okay. Pranks do not define a friendship. Liking the same movies, all of these things make for friends, but that's not the end all be all. Like, similarities in a friendship matter, because I was reading something and it was talking about different types of friendships, right? So, like, me and my best friend, we actually don't have a lot in common. He's male, I'm a female, I have kids, he has no kids, I'm married, he's single. Like, for all of these things, you would think, oh, we really wouldn't be friends, but we are. So to me, maybe the way that I look at friendship and the way that you look at friendship might be different as well. Because friendship to me is like sincerity, kindness, loyalty, like qualities that we have that are in common makes us friends, not necessarily liking the same thing.
Yes.
So since we have the same qualities, I'm going to change my answer, and we would be friends if we were not together.
Okay. Let's take a break. Welcome to the Am I Wrong Virgin segment of First Comes Love, Then Comes Marriage podcast. I'm going to make this simple and sweet. Speaking of sweet, this is about cereal. And I think I already did this in my wrong, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to do it again because I need to know the answer. I really need some comments on here. So Lindsay eats cereal all the time. She recently gave birth. Let's add that in there. That was one of her pregnancy foods.
Yes.
And I rarely eat cereal, but sometimes I buy cereal for myself. I buy a box. Rewind just a little bit more. Lindsay does not like when I eat any of her food. When she buys food, she's buying food for her. There are certain things that she buys. From Costco, it's this king crab soup. She buys the cream crab. If I was eating king crab soup, she would be upset. She does Morningstar sausages. If I was eating her morning, look at your face. Look at your face.
It's true.
If I was doing any of these things, she would be very upset because she is like, this is my food. Now, she has Honey Bunches of Oats, her cereals, Honey Bunches of Oats, Wheaties, the Apple Cheerios. Those are her cereals.
Yes.
My cereals, Captain Crunch, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Sometimes Frosted Flakes. I think Frosted Flakes is both of us. That's just like in the middle rare or something like that. Anyways, I bought a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch for myself. Lindsay had some cereal or whatever. She ends up eating 80% of my cereal. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? One, should she even be touching my Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Two, should I just start buying Captain Crunch because I know she don't eat it? Just selfishly buy Captain Crunch.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, number one, he didn't explain why I prefer to have the food that I buy just for me. Because I'm the only one in the house that does not eat meat, and I'm a little bit of a particular eater. So the Morningstar vegetarian sausages, why would he eat them if he eats bacon and real sausage and all the other things? So that's number one. Okay. Now to the cereal point, right now we are trying to save money. So if there is cereal that needs to be eaten in the house, I'm going to help eat it. Because we got 3 kids. I feel like I say this every episode. That is my answer for every episode. We have 3 kids. So should I not eat his cereal? That's going to be a no. Should I share my cereal? He can have a little bit
That's
of
cap.
it.
Okay, let's not end on a lie.
Okay,
please.
Okay. Y'all tell us if he can share, because I really do believe, and we've said this before, for men, it's like what's mine is hers and what's hers is hers. That's another saying. I do believe that to be true. You can DM us on TikTok or Instagram. First Comes Love, TCN.
Please leave a comment on our YouTube page. That's at First Comes Love.
And email us. Let's talk at firstcomeslove,
Welcome back. Lindsay got a little emotional talking about would we be friends, would we not be friends if we were never in a relationship. And so it's interesting because there are reasons why we get along, right?
Yes.
The way we both grew up, are like our goals align. Like we align with each other, which is one of the reasons why I was like, yeah, I feel like you're my soulmate. We can have nothing in common, but we're on the same frequency. Mm-hmm. And so since that's the thing that we have in common, that we're on the same frequency, I think it will work out. I also feel like people who have been betrothed to each other that weren't friends at all, mm-hmm. Some of them are really successful because they were just on the same frequency, and like they have the cultures behind them that they grew up in, so they know they have certain expectations that they have an understanding and communication about what marriage is to them. And I feel like that's what we had when we had an understanding, and we also had like clear expectations and clear communication, even at 14, 15, of what we were doing, of what you were doing, like how you were going to be a dancer.
Yeah.
And so I feel like with that, we were aligned, but we weren't like, it was never like, oh, and because in fact, you were my sister's friend. Like you and my sister were friends.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I wasn't your friend. When I married you, that's why I have a best man. Like, you know what I mean? That's why you have your maid of honor and your matrons of honor. Those are your friends. Mm-hmm. You are marrying your partner. Marry your partner.
Yeah, I mean, this goes back to marriage being more of a partnership or a business. People are always like, this is a business union.
Yeah.
And I've seen that before. It kind of removes the love, or at least puts love, understanding that love alone cannot sustain a marriage, right? That's that new like understanding about marriage.
You just made me think of a cliche. All you need is love.
Yes.
But keep going.
No,
sorry.
I mean, no, it's yes. To that point, more than, right? So you were talking about like the communication and the foundation and all those things, yes, make up a solid and successful marriage. I also think friendship is a pillar that make up a good marriage. So yes, I like it. So maybe it's not true, but I do like the cliche of marrying your best friend.
Okay, so do you think, like, I know that you're a good friend.
Oh, absolutely.
You're an excellent friend.
Yes.
I am an excellent friend.
Yes.
Like, we are both, outside of us knowing each other, being with each other, being friends with each other.
Friends to our friends.
We are excellent friends to our friends.
Yes.
I have some excellent friends, some other friends. Like, I know about like one person I'm not really the best when it comes to like a good friend. Mm-hmm. But I'm a friend. Like, I'm not shady or anything like that.
Yeah.
Do you think that somebody can be in a relationship, a successful relationship, but also not know how to be a good friend to people? Can those coexist? So can I be in a relationship with you, but I don't have any other relationships with anybody else because I don't know how to be friends?
Yes. Probably not. That's like a red flag, right? They say like if you don't have a good relationship with your mother, or
some mamas be crazy.
That's true. Look, but yes, if you have no successful, good relationships, would you be able to be in a relationship with me or your person, yeah, no, because like you said, you have to have someone else to talk to. Your person cannot be your all be all. Like, this is my one and only person that I talk to. You've said this to me before. You do this maybe just to remind me. You be like, have you talked to anybody else today? And I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Have you talked to anybody else today? And I'm like, yeah, I talked to Liv. Liv is 3 months. Yeah, I'll be talking to Christmas. Christmas is our dog. But no, have you checked in with anybody else today just to, make sure that the sanity is there, or whatever.
Yeah.
But yes, I think that you definitely need outside relationships other than your partner. And if you do not have any, that is, I don't like to use the word flag, but that is a sign. That is something like, maybe this person doesn't go back to communicate. Maybe they just don't know how to communicate well, or they don't know how to hang on to a relationship, something like that. But I mean, you've had the relationships in your life you've had since
like
pretty much birth, and
you got a couple of those too.
I do, and that's a good sign. And we don't. The thing about friendships is, especially right now in our lives, they do not have to be like that type of friendship where you're talking to that person every day.
Yeah,
you're talking to that person weekly. I have a friend that literally I check in on him and he checks in on me once a month, once maybe every other month, and I've known him since kindergarten, and you know him, and he's been my longest relationship, longer than you. We always talk about it, but that a sign of friendship is not necessarily frequency. It's just, all the other things that we talk about.
Yeah, I call them succulents.
Succulent.
Yeah.
Low maintenance.
Yeah.
Low maintenance friends is what we need right now.
Because, they always say, like, grass is always greener, or, like, you have to feed the plants or water the plants, and some things you have to water. And I have a lot of succulent relationships where, like, they don't need water for months.
Right.
And as soon as you see it, it looks perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Everything is, and you can still have it at the display in the window, and it's still good. So that's what I have. And since we're talking about best friends, married my best friend. This is my last little thing. It's like advice. There we go. Advice hour.
Okay.
Advice segment or whatever.
Key takeaways, shall we? Go ahead.
Yeah. If you were advising somebody, it could be a woman pursuing a man, or a man pursuing a woman, or whatever the case. And they're friends, but one person wants to make it more personal. What is the piece of advice that you have for that person to try to marry their best friend? Because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to marry their best friend.
I mean,
ooh, yeah.
Right. If they're friends first, and then one person wants to be a little bit more than friends, honesty, right? That's really, you got to shoot your shot. And you said this before. Usually, the attraction is there, the butterflies are there, the chemistry is there, and that little spark, like, ignite it. Go for it. You just have to do that. I am really big on romance, and like you know me. I like that cliche, like flowers and candles and all of those things, like setting that mood. And if you've never set that mood because you've been just friends and you've been just doing lunch dates and movies and that sort of thing, set it up. Make it happen. I think that's just the way to go.
Okay. That's good. To end it off, do you want to play the game?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. We have not played this game since last Easter, I think. It's been a whole year. Yeah. Okay. So this is a game. We play a game. We got this game, found this game, and it's like we say one word until we get to saying the same word.
Got it.
And we don't know what we're thinking, but since we're best friends.
Yeah. Same mind.
This should be pretty easy. And I try to we should be able to get to the same word in under a minute. That's the goal.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yep.
You ready?
Eyes are closed. I'm ready.
Why you gotta do your eyes closed?
Okay. Eyes open. I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Wedding.
Wedding light?
Light?
Yeah, I said light. And you
Light.
said wedding.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. White.
No way! Oh my god!
You know what's funny?
What?
In my head, I was gonna say dress, and that's where we're going 3, 2, 1. I was like, why would I say dress? I might as well just say white because the dresses are white. Why did you say white?
I said white because my whole first year of marriage after the wedding, I was like, I'm gonna wear white. I'm a bride. I'm wearing white.
That was good. Why'd you go wedding first?
I don't know. We were talking about marriage and how do you start a marriage? The wedding, even though the wedding isn't the marriage, and we have said this before, wedding and marriage are two different things. The wedding is one day. The marriage is forever. So.
Oh, that's funny.
Wedding.
I just see the lights, so I was just like.
That's where your mind went?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I love lamp.
Just simple. Yeah. Right there, to the point. All right, well, that was easy.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfecto.
Play this game if
you want to play one more time?
Yeah.
Because it was too easy?
All right. It wasn't too easy. I just want to show them how to play again.
I'll go crazy. I'm going to think of something wild.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Horses.
Heart. Horses. Okay, and we've played this many times. Why do you yell? Why are you yelling?
I'm sorry. I don't know why I yell.
I sleep. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Heart and horses.
Heart and horses.
Yep.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Great Dane.
Bag and Great Dane.
Okay. Bag and Great Dane. Okay. I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Teflon.
Shoes. Teflon shoes.
Okay.
Okay,
ready?
3, 2, 1.
Leather.
Gucci leather. Okay. 3, 2, 1. We can't even count on time. All right, ready?
Okay.
Gucci leather.
Yes, I got it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Belt. Louis belt. Okay.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Summer.
Coach? I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay.
Summer coach.
Okay. Ready?
Summer coach. Okay.
Coach. Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1. Bikini.
Summer.
Why would you say summer? Yeah. Okay. Let's get it.
And this is what happens sometimes.
Bikini summer.
Bikini summer.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Beach.
Sunblock. Okay.
Beach sunblock. Okay.
Beach sunblock. We are getting closer. Ready?
3, 2, 1. Sunburn. Sand.
Sunburn. Okay.
Sand,
ready?
sunburn.
We got it.
3, 2, 1. Sunglasses.
Okay. Water. Sunglasses.
Water, sunglasses. Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1. Goggles. Goggles.
Sunrise.
Sunrise.
Goggles,
okay.
Sunrise.
Goggles. Sunrise.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Picture.
Sky.
Picture sky. Picture sky.
Are we gonna get to it?
I don't think so. All right. Picture in sky.
Okay.
Oh wait. Come here.
Yes.
Picture in sky. Okay.
I don't know, but okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Poster. Poster jack.
Poster. Jack. Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Action.
Sleep. Okay. Action. Sleep.
Action. Sleep. Action. Don't sleep. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Shine. Oh,
we got there.
This game.
We got there.
Man, it humbled just real quick the second time.
Yeah, we got there.
All right. Well, that's it for First Comes Love, Then Comes Marriage podcast. You can always reach out to us on
Instagram or TikTok. Tell us what you think. Tell us your favorite cliche. Tell us if you're married, your best friend, anything and everything, because we want to engage with you. Okay?
All right.
First Comes Love, TCM, TikTok or Instagram.
You can always leave comments. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube at First Comes Love. Make sure you tell your friends. Once again, it's at First Comes Love.
Yes. Or email us. Let's talk at firstcomeslove, thenComesMarriage.com.
See you next Friday.